Hi. Is this working? Sure, it is. Alright, just making sure. Hi, welcome to my video. So in this video I'm going to talk about, I'm still in Debian, but I switched over to Debian Sid. So I'm using the rolling branch, you could say, of Debian. I installed a system with GNOME. With testing, I installed it with testing. My last video I was mentioning that I was using testing, but I upgraded to Sid because I don't want to use stable. And I know a lot of people say that I should use stable, but you know what? I'm going to use what I want to use on my desktop. So you can do whatever you want to do with your desktop. That's totally up to you. So I like roll and release systems. I've always been on roll and release in the past, like Arch Linux, Gen 2, I always went to Rollin'. Nix OS, I always went to Rollin'. So they're called unstable branch. Basically, that's what Debian has as well, and that's what Sid is. Sid is the character of Toy Story, where he likes to break toys. Basically, this has always been a branch on Debian for, as I can always remember. It's been there for a long while. And it's the roll and release of Debian, or roll and branch. Like, it's just more of a up-to-date, or it's the latest packages that Debian has in the repository, and it's on the Sid branch. And I like Sid because it's anyways, I installed this with GNOME, but I find GNOME is really bloated. I mean, it's missing features like desktop icons and system tray, whereas Cinnamon has Wayland support. That's one reason why I installed it, but Wayland's a little bit, Cinnamon on Wayland's a little bit buggy. So I'm going to stick with X11 for now. I'm going to wait till they update Cinnamon more, so that way I can like test it out. But right now it's kind of buggy because I had a few crashes, and it didn't took me long to crash the Cinnamon and Wayland, so it seems to me like it's quite buggy because I didn't really did much with it and it crashed. So and plus I have a buddy that's using Cinnamon as well with Wayland, and it crashed on my buddy as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna stick with X11 for now, even though I don't really want to be on it, but whatever. So having problems with the gamepad connection when it comes to I noticed Debian, they don't have this share input thing where, like, when you have Arch Linux or Nix OS, or like other distributions, when you connect your gamepad, it will have this thing called it'll pop up to share your input device with the machine, but Debian does not do that. And what happens is that, like, let's say like one of my controllers battery, the battery is low and it needs to be recharged, and I just connect another controller, and it doesn't want to detect the controller on the remote system, because what I do is I stream my game on Steam from my gaming PC to the computer in the living room, which has a bigger screen. So it's not really a gaming machine, it's a Dell Optiplex, so I use it basically as a client where it just streams the game onto the network. And yeah, so the controller doesn't want to work, and I don't know why. I have to restart the system on the gaming PC and then reconnect it. It's really annoying. So that's what I'm waiting on right now. So Cinnamon, one of my other buddies was using Cinnamon, and I was just like, man, why are you using Cinnamon? And I was just like kind of bugging my friend a little bit because he was using Cinnamon, and I was thinking to myself, like, you know what, I should actually really give Cinnamon another try. I never used Cinnamon in a long while, for at least a couple of years now, so I want to see how it is. So I'm like, it'd be a cool little system to write. So I write a little bit. I use Groovebox theme and Groovebox Icon Plus, and I quite like it. It's really minimalistic. It's very minimal. It works really well. these icons look good. This theme looks really nice with the system. This is how it looks like with the icons and all that. It looks good. I gotta say, I like it. And you can configure it pretty good. It has a lot of like cool features. I actually think Cinnamon is really well done. Like it looks nice with the Groovebox theme, and that's how the desktop looks like. So I'm quite happy with that, and I'm quite happy with Debian Sid. Works quite well. Try some updates. Let's upgrade it. Oh, some mutter. But I'm not on that. I'm not on mutter. That's for GNOME. I'm using Muffin. That's the window manager for Cinnamon. So yeah, but yeah, it's working really well. I really like it. I'm really happy with Debian. I'm gonna stick with Debian. I'm kind of done distro hopping, and yeah, it works pretty good. So yeah, I'm using Cinnamon, and I think it's a really good desktop. So yeah. That is my little rant. Have a good one, guys. Cheers.